Hello. So here's that reading on Zelenskyy, the president of Ukraine. It's been a while and I just wanted to check up on him, check up on what's going on there. Please take a look at my past readings for him, Putin. Um, if you check my things that have come to pass on my playlist, you'll find a lot of the readings on the Ukrainian war before it even began. So just check that out. Thing I wanted to say, if you look at this picture of Zelensky, just by looking at the picture, you can see what a kind, good man he is, no matter what anybody says. You can tell. I will do a reading on how to pick up on things, subliminal messages, people's faces, people's hand gestures, people's eyes, people's voices. You'll see. I'll do a reading on that and I'll give you some examples. I think you guys will really like that.
Just heard on the news that they may even now serve the full investigation. I told you about Merrick Garland. Guys, I'm so glad. Thank you. You know why I put those cups out? Because of you. Because of you. I felt so bad that I had taken, like I honestly guys, if I could just make cups all day, that's all I would do. That is all I would do. But I feel like an obligation, to a a, a fun, a good, a sweet obligation, right? Not like a burden, to come out and read these for you and to show you my culture. And I deal, so I'm so glad I put that out. Now they're saying the Merrick Garland January 6th committee, full blown investigation. You know what Merrick Garland's going to do? He's going to investigate everybody. And I told you he's even going to investigate the deaths in the Capitol and the funneling of the money, where the heck they stole all that money and what they did with it. And the police officers that got hurt. All of the readings are coming true now. All those readings coming true now. I bet you they're even gonna sue Trump. I told you, Ruby's gonna sue Trump. Her daughter's gonna sue Trump. The police officers that got injured in the Capitol, they're gonna end up suing Trump. I told you that the Vindman brothers were gonna sue Trump. They sued Trump Jr. because they can't sue Trump. But who knows if something happens and now they're gonna be able to sue Trump. Unbelievable. I'm so glad I got those reads. I'm so hyper today. I shouldn't even be watching the news because you don't even have time to grieve for the people that passed away in Chicago, the suburb, in Highland Park. There's just so much going on. We've been waiting for this for a while. We've been waiting for this for a while. And you guys know I did these readings a long time ago. Okay, so let me concentrate on Zelensky. Volodymyr Zelensky, president of Ukraine. January 1978. Show was Volodymyr Zelensky. Now, one of my most favorite predictions that I ever made on the channel was I saw in the UK they were going to find a giant snake-like fish, and they found these fossils, and I said like in the water or mud or water or land or something, and they found it in the mud, and it was they call it the sea dragon. They found it. That was one of my favorite predictions that I ever made. The largest fossil ever found in the UK. And I said that on my prediction. An enormous fish they're going to find. So this is going to be that one is going to get knocked down to number 2. Because my favorite prediction is going to be that I saw on my readings Zelensky triumphant, holding a kid up, putting a kid up on his shoulders, like shoulder horsey carrying the kid. Because Ukraine, that gave me hope. That made me think this is way back in the beginning when everybody thought that they were going to lose. And I said, I feel really sad for all the older people that have to leave their homes. They don't have their high blood pressure pill, all the animals. I was even crying on that video. Well, not that one, on another video. I was crying on another video because I thought about all those people. But one of my favorite prediction ever so far is going to be when Zelensky comes up to address his people and the world with the kid on his shoulders and to say that they were triumphant, that they beat Putin, that they beat Putin. So let's go. I'm going to link that prediction underneath here, that video. Please watch it. You'll see. Let's all pray for Zelensky, for Ukraine, because nobody wants to be a warmonger. None of us here in this channel are warmongers. But if the Ukrainians don't beat Putin, we're going to end up fighting him. We're going to end up in war. Volodymyr Zelensky. Yes! An ace is an ace is an ace. First freaking card. The Ace of Wands. That's the Ace of Fire, of energy. This is a weapon. This is a weapon of fire. He's going to get more weapons, but not just weapons. It's him. It's him. He's winning. He will win. This covers him. The sun. Look, isn't the flower of the Ukraine a sunflower? And maybe it's his son. Isn't his son big? He's going to have some kid on his shoulders. I think it's a little boy. This covers it. Covers him. Four of Swords. He's thinking he is depleted. He's depleted. There are times that he's not going to say it because he doesn't want to discourage anybody, where he thought, you know, if we don't get any help, we're going to lose. If we don't get this, we may not be able to hold this down. So he's had losses. He needs to rest. And all the people that have passed away. This is death, you guys. This is loss. This is death. These are the people that have passed away. He's really hurt by that. And in the manner that they've passed away. This crowns him. The Two of Cups. His alliances crowned him. He's even going to get... What did I tell you about China? People were afraid at the beginning that China... I told you 3 years ago that when Putin strikes this European country of white folks, that China was not going to help him. What did I tell you? He's going to have... Don't worry about that. He's going to have people helping, obviously, right? But China is not Russia's friend. Neither is India. Neither is India. They're gouging them for their oil prices. Zelensky is the one with the friendship here. This is beneath him. What he has in is his own the world. Holy cow. I wish I could get a reading like this for me. I wish I could get a reading like this for me, and I wish it for you too. The world's on his feet. Everyone's with him. They know, the whole world, if he doesn't beat them, we're going to end up bearing the brunt of it, and we are all desperate to help him. All the governments, everyone's desperate to help him. We even have people volunteering to go fight. In the recent past, the tower, he's had losses. You know, they lost territory. Like Marie from Marie's Table said, I always keep referring to Marie. Marie, Ona, Sheila. Marie and Ona, they have told me stuff. Sheila, her readings, her grand tableau, on point. But Marie said it. She said Kiev will not fall and that they were going to lose territory. Look, they've lost territory. What is to come in the next few weeks, days, weeks, months? 8 of Pentacles. Oh, food coming his way. They're not just going to send him what they're going to send him food. And let's hope that he's able to release some of the food that they have there that for trade. Maybe farming will start up again in certain areas of Ukraine. Farming may look right next to the sun. I'm going to say farming may start up again in some areas of Ukraine. This is always the mysterious card for me. Eight of Swords. Okay, hold on. That's him. Eight of Swords. His house. The devil. Yeah, you know what's going on over there. Of course, his house is going to be the devil. He's very worried about the Ukrainians that, the Donetsk region, all those people that want independence. He's worried about them in the sense that Russia is using them. He wants to get to them in a different way. He wants to get to them and say, like, Russia's using you. You know, Putin is using you. You are Ukrainians. We're your brothers. We can help you. Don't fight us. He doesn't like the infighting. This is the devil in his house. He does not like the infighting. He's worried about them. He's a kind person. The Ace of Swords, he feels like that's him when it comes to that there's some things that he's just unable to get to. But let's see what his hopes and fears are. He feels bonded by this, by, like he can't get away from this, like he can't set them free from this brainwashing. Hopes and fears. The Emperor. So, I think the Emperor is Putin because it's someone full of luxury. So, I'm gonna say that I don't want to read upside down, but I'm gonna say that he is obviously hoping that this guy just comes to an end, you know, drops dead. And what will come? Prince of Wands. The Prince of Wands. More weapons. From a younger country. Is that us? Prince of Wands. Or a young man. Prince of Wands. Hold on, I gotta think about this one. So I think he's gonna get a message from a younger person, ambassador, representative, president, world leader, a good news that he's been waiting for to do with weapons. So he's going to get what he needs. A good message is coming to him. This is an envoy coming to him. We're probably going to see that in the news. This younger politician, younger man coming to him. It could be his own ambassador saying from somewhere, or someone from his team maybe coming in from another country, either someone from another country or his people, his ambassador that's right now in another country coming to him with good news, with the good news that he needs, with things that he needs. And that's the reading on Volodymyr Zelenskyy. Thank you for listening. I'm looking forward to doing more and more readings. I will try to get that magnifying glass. I'll go back out later. If not today, then tomorrow, and I'll have that Roger Stone because I'm dying. I hope that stuff don't come out before I read these cups. But you know, let's do that soon, guys. Sorry about that. You know, the cups takes a lot of, you have to be alone in a quiet place, and it takes a lot of concentration to read it. But anyway, Volodymyr Zelenskyy, good news, losses of course, and unfortunately, people dying, but for the Ukraine in general, I see them getting the help that they need. I see the world helping them. I see food coming their way. I see them being able to start commerce again, exporting. So that will help the whole world with inflation, right? And with the food shortages and those countries, the third world countries and poorer countries that count on the flour and oil and things coming from the Ukraine. So that's good news for them. So, you know, praise God, right? All right. So thanks. Thank you for listening again. I'll see you later. Bye.